Hello, ladies, gents, and everybody in between. This is your pal Wolfie, coming back to you another video, and this time we're talking about the madness that the PlayStation Showcase has finally been revealed by PlayStation themselves. This time, there's no insider, there's no rumor mill. PlayStation themselves have finally confirmed it. As you can see, we are on the PlayStation blog now, and this is the big old reveal page for it. So it will be happening next Wednesday, May 24th, which I'm happy about mostly because I'm off on Wednesdays, so I'll be able to do a stream for it. Here's my little plug. I will be doing a stream for this on my Twitch channel, um, and which is Wolf Jilly Joe on Twitch, and but I will be posting my reaction video on YouTube like afterwards. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you would prefer to watch it through YouTube, it will be on YouTube. But that aside, let's look at the post itself. So it's almost time to see what's next. PlayStation Showcase broadcasts live next Wednesday, May 24th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. The important part is 4 p.m. Eastern time, which I wish they would fucking showcase that. But anyway, the show will run a bit over an hour, focusing on PS5, PSVR 2 games in development from top studios from around the world. Expect a glimpse at several new creations from PlayStation Studios, as well as spellbinding games from our third party partners and indie creators. So, this is the big Bing a Bang that everybody has been alluding to for over a year now. I can't tell you how many times I would laugh at all the posts on Twitter about PlayStation Showcase, PlayStation Showcase, PlayStation Showcase. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's a circus when it comes to this whole topic. So I'm of the mind of just, waiting until the actual people themselves, PlayStation, say something about it. And I've always been the person that doesn't really care if there is a showcase or not. I'm just about tell me about games coming and I'm good. Like, but that aside, I wanted to share some of my personal hopes, dreams, predictions, blah 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 blah. So we all know that Spider-Man 2 is going to be shown at this. My hope is that they show at least, I don't know, give me at least 5 minutes of pure gameplay of the game. I would be happy with that. I mean, I expect Insomniac to make another banger as they always do. So I'm not really. That's why I haven't really, like. There's a lot of people who have been like, Where's the Spider-Man 2 gameplay? Blah blah blah. Let these people fucking cook. Like, shut up and just let them cook. They will give us the stuff when it's ready. I'm about the mind of just wait till it's ready. If it's ready, I'm happy to see it. We know it's coming. We know it's coming this year. We'll definitely be seeing it, especially since this is happening the week before the new Spider-Man movie drops, which I cannot wait for. And so chances are that we are gonna see gameplay this time. I thought that maybe they would do maybe a state of play specifically for Spider-Man, but since they're doing a showcase, more than likely it'll be at the showcase. And but with that aside, I really really hope we finally get some kind of concept of what Wolverine will be like. So I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Mostly a fan of Miles Morales. I'm not really I've kind of grown out of Peter Parker over the years. I grew out of him like after the Tobey Maguire era. Like that's when I was still full blown Peter Parker nerd. After his era was done, and then all these other Spider-Man started popping up, I kind of lost interest in Peter Parker. Spider-Man got me back with Miles Morales. Miles Morales is my favorite fucking Spider-Man of all time. So I'm mostly just interested in seeing the part he plays in the next game and Venom. A huge Venom fan, ridiculously stupid Venom fan. So I cannot wait to see what that's going to be like. And homeboy, what is his name? Tony Todd. is gonna be playing the voice for Venom, which if you don't know, he's the guy who plays the original Candyman. Um his voice work is phenomenal. So I really hope that we see something of like what his Venom is gonna embody. So can't wait for that. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 definitely gonna be there. Miles Morales, Venom, let's go. Alright, so again, I do also hope that we see something about Wolverine. That would be nice. I'm not banking on it. I'm not saying it's gonna be there. But I would like to see it. I wouldn't be upset if it was there. And then we would have I feel like we won't get like any actual like gameplay or anything like that, but I think we'll actually get like a concept of what the Horizon multiplayer thing that has been talked about all over. So I'm not really all that interested in it because I hate multiplayer and live services. So I this is not going to affect me all that much, but I am curious to see what they're going to do. So if we got it, I wouldn't be upset about it. Um okay, I had to pause the recording real quick cuz a stupid ambulance was going by. But yeah. So I I the Horizon thing, if it happens, it happens. I don't really care. I mostly just want Horizon 3 because I fucking like Horizon Forbidden West is now my second favorite game of all time. Fucking Burning Shores was a masterpiece. I cannot wait for more Horizon. So I will never say no to more Horizon, whether it's for me or not. Give me more. I this would also be a pretty decent time for them maybe to drop some details on what the show will be like because like I mean we know that the show is in development. um I would love to hear more about it. I'm worried about it because it's going to be on Netflix because I hate Netflix, but I mean I'm gonna find other ways to watch it other than through Netflix, but excited for that too. Back to the games though. I have been seeing the rumors around about Konami's involvement. So there's a huge possibility. Like, I mean, we got the confirmation last year about Silent. Was it last year? Time is ridiculous nowadays. I can't even tell if it was last year or this year. But we got the confirmation about Silent Hill 2 and how it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive, launch exclusive at least for PlayStation. So that's gonna be fun. I am a huge Silent Hill fan, so I was very happy to see about that. That was in the rumor mill for the longest fucking time. I can't even the Silent Hill rumors had been rampant before that actually happened. So it was good to see that there was some actual I don't know meat to those. So thankfully we got that. But the rumor mill is now saying that PlayStation also secured rights for the Metal Gear remake, which is not a remake of the first game, but a remake of of Snake Eater. Which, oh my lord, if that is true and it gets announced at this, I'm gonna be screaming my fucking head off. So I'm a big Metal Gear fan, big fan of Hideo Kojima himself, really. So and Snake Eater is still hands down my favorite Metal Gear game of all time. It's my favorite stealth game of all time. So if that is in fact true, if those rumors are in fact true, and PlayStation did secure getting that game on PS5, oh, I'm gonna be screaming to the high hills. I would love to see what that's gonna be like. I personally really hope that Bluepoint is working on it. If it is, again, if it is true, I would really hope that Konami's partnering with Bluepoint to bring it together. Only because Bluepoint, they know how to fucking do remakes. Like, I'm not even a fan of Souls games whatsoever. I hate them. But Demon Souls was awesome. Like, that game was fucking awesome. So, and then they just have a history of I mean, they did the HD collection for the series back in the day. So, they know Metal Gear. They know what to do with it. And I feel like they would be the best fit as far as bringing a Metal Gear remake into fruition. So I mean, I'm down with it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, that's the case, oh, that's gonna be the perfect setup. But that's the thing, is like there's a lot of PlayStation studios that we haven't really heard much from. So this is like their big time to actually show us what's been cooking behind the scenes. Um, which you got, there's the new game that Sony Bend is probably working on. I'm just grateful it's not a fucking Days Gone sequel. There's there's Sucker Punch. Like I'm sure that they're working on Ghost of Tsushima 2, which I hope is better. Um, th- there's oh god, there's so many studios. I'm hoping we finally see what's coming from the partnerships from these new acquisitions that they made. Like I don't know if Bungie is working on something specific for PlayStation, but I'd be interested in seeing it if it is. If that is the case, I think they're really just staying on the whole Destiny thing, which is fine. It's not my kind of game, but happy for you guys either way. Um, Haven Studio, they just got Firewalk. So, like, and we knew that they were in partnerships with those studios before they got acquired. Since I think 2020, 2020, 2021 is when they told us about it. Again, time is relative. I can't remember what happened yesterday. So, there's still a lot of things in the pipeline as far as Sony Studios. Now, the one I'm kind of curious if we'll even see anything about, if it's still even in the works, is the Deviation Games project that PlayStation was supposed to be fronting. Um they just had massive layoffs recently, and I mean, power to those people. I really hope that they find themselves back on their feet. Um that shit is crazy. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that project now that that's happened. Um Again, it was for a game that I have no interest in it because I'm not really a person that's into shooters. Shooters are not my thing. Live services aren't my thing. So even though these are coming out of these studios, I'm I'm curious to see what they are, but they're not going to affect me either way. My focus is on the what I come to PlayStation for, which is third person narrative games. So whatever studios got those kind of things cooking up, I can't wait to see it. I really hope that they show it, and I will definitely be discussing it once it's out. Um, I know that there's been rumors about Twisted Metal getting revived. Now, I loved Twisted Metal growing up, so I would be very down for that if that's the case. If we are getting a revival for Twisted Metal, I'm here for it. Would love to see it. Um, I'm trying to think. God, the rumor mill's been ridiculous. Oh, there was the whole thing about possibly Castlevania. So, I mean, also, so if we're gonna get something Castlevania related, I'm down with that. That's great. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Now, I know another one that we might see that I am, again, not really interested, but would be fine seeing is Factions, the big Factions thing that Naughty Dog would be working on. Massive Last of Us fan, Last of Us Part 2 being my favorite game of all time, but I don't care about Factions. I don't care about multiplayer. So that's not going to affect me. Now, if they announce that it's going to have some kind of single player component to it, then they will have my attention. Then I will give it my full attention if that's the case. But otherwise, it would just be nice to see it. Would be nice to see some gameplay for it. I know a lot of people who have been hyping up for that one, so it would make people happy. Would love to see it. I'm pretty sure they might show a little bit more about Final Fantasy 16, though I think they're good. They don't really need to. Like, everybody who's anybody is already sold on it. I was sold on it from the minute it was announced. I'm just saying. Um, Stuff that I don't think will be there, but still really, really hope is the Knights of the New fucking Republic remake. Okay, so ridiculous fan of not Star Wars, but of Knights of Republic. I played it back when it was on PC way back in the day. So huge, 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 ridiculous, stupid fan of Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Love both those games so much. So when we had gotten that announcement that PlayStation was funding the remake for it, if any, if there was a way for me to, like, if I wasn't doing this as like a pause of recording right now, I'd have inserted the video of my reaction to it. I fucking lost my shit when that happened. I love Knights of the Old Republic. So, but the last we heard about it was the studio. It was getting passed around with studios, and that it was having some development woes. So I'm kind of scared it's not gonna happen, as well as just scared that it might not turn out too good. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Like, but I mean, you gotta be realistic. If games getting passed around like that and it's going through so much development woes, the possibility is it's either gonna get canceled or it's not gonna ship well. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? But I do still really really hope that it is still alive. I really really hope that we see something for it. I don't even need to see gameplay. Just show me that it's still alive. Show me it's still being worked on. I will be happy. Like, that's where I'm at this point. I just need to know it's still happening. I need to know that it's still coming to PlayStation. That's all I care about. So I get crossing my fingers on that one. But I know there's been rumors for forever about Bloodborne. Again, nothing I care about. But if it happens, it happens. And maybe the people who have been barking about it for years now can finally shut up and we can be done with it. Um Honestly, I think, and then as far as, I really hope we see something from Lost Soul Aside. I really hope we see some more about what is it, Wukong? I think it's called Wukong, because you have Wulong and then you have Wukong. I'm like, this shit is crazy. Like, well, you couldn't make the names any more different. But anyway, hoping that, I know that Wukong is, they've said that it's supposed to become the PlayStation, so I would love to see something involving that. That'd be great. Um, and of course, Stellar Blade. Here for Stellar Blade. Can't wait. Really, really can't wait for that. That game has been like on my radar since they like announced it. So that would be awesome. If you hear crunching, that's my cat. He's eating right now. But and why am I blanking on the name? Um Damn it. I don't know. I had it and now I lost it. But I don't know. There's so many games. Oh, Ronin. Ronin. There you go. I hope we see some more of Ronin. That shit looked so fucking cool. Like, honestly, it looked like what I was hoping Ghost of Tsushima was gonna be. Um, like, I liked Ghost of Tsushima well enough, but it didn't really like stick with me the way it stuck with everybody else. But that, like, what we've seen from Ronin so far, like the little gameplay that we saw from that that's exactly what I wanted from Ghost of Tsushima. So I'm really hope that we see some more of that. And I know that, I think that the release window for that's supposed to be 2024 anyway. So it would be nice to see either confirmation that it's still coming in 2024, if even better, coming sooner. I wouldn't be upset about that. That'd be great. Um, and just, I would love to see more gameplay of it. Like, that game looked so fucking cool. Like, I really hope that we get more. I'm down for more samurai games. I'm always here for more samurai games. Like, give it to me. Give it to me now. I would really love some more, just some more dragon games too, man. Like, there's no dragon and pirate games, samurai games. If there's any in development, I want to know about it. That's all I'm saying. And I mean single player ones. Like, I don't care about any of these lives. Like, that's the other thing is, like, I'm pretty sure this is more we're finally gonna see. Like, there's been that whole thing about PlayStation saying that they've got 10 to 12 live service games in effect. Um, Again, not loving that. I absolutely hate live service games. Like, that was one of the things I really fucking hated about Valhalla, is like, it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, was that it was a glorified service game, and I was not on board with it, not at all. I'm happy with just giving me a clear cut. single player game, maybe some DLC down the line, like actual narrative based DLC down the line, and I'm happy. But like the grind is what I don't like about live service games. It just doesn't, a lot of the times it doesn't feel natural. It just feels like busy work that I don't want to do. And this comes from somebody whose main thing is RPGs. I love RPGs. And the grind in RPGs actually doesn't feel as like predatory or terrible as it does in live service games. In live service games, it always feels like they're trying to find a way to force you to pay to move that process along, and I can't stand it. I absolutely cannot stand it. So it just doesn't feel organic. Whereas in RPGs, there does feels like some kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? Just substantially, it just feels substantially more substance based. So my hope is that whatever these live services are, I know I'm pretty sure most of them are gonna be shooters, which I don't care. Um, but if they have any down the pipeline that are like RPG based, I'll look at them. But I'm not gonna. My expectations is gonna be about below low. But this is the time to show them. That's probably gonna be when they do. So I mean, what do you do? But yeah, but like that. This was just like a little quick one off, just sharing what I thought about the news. Um, again, I'm not. I was never one of those people who was huge about needing a showcase. I never felt we needed one, but it's nice to have it. Yeah, like I'm not gonna get upset about it when we have it. It's didn't feel like it was needed. But if you would like to come follow me on Twitch, which I will have, my Twitch and Twitter will be in the description of the video. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment and tell me what predictions you hope for, or just tell me what games you're excited to see. And until the next time,